How many times?
Build apps that scale. Meet Base 44.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video from the Minecraft Create mod. And today we are going to be making this huge storage system that you see before you. Actually, that's a complete lie. We're going to be making one module of it, just this panel just here, which in all honesty is pretty much big enough for your average single player world, but it's very easily tileable so that you can make a storage system that is pretty much as big as you want it to, until eventually you reach this sort of size where we're getting to sort of server.
As of yesterday, Create Mod Update 6 has just dropped. And with that being said, they added something massive. That being centralized storage. This is a storage that lets you hook up multiple different chests, item vaults, or whatever you want to store your items in, and be able to access them all at the same time from anywhere as long as they're connected together. This works by using these guys, the package frog port. While the package frog port was on top of a packager and connected to a chest, you're able to put items into a chest and give it redstone power, and the frog port will send that package with the same address to a frog port with the exact same address. Here you can access all of the items that you sent. Now, with that being said, I'm going to show you how you can make infinitely expandable storage that you can access from absolutely anywhere in your world. Now, for this case, let's assume all of the chunks around us are loaded all the time, and all of these places are pretty close to our house. In order to build this, you're going to need an item vault or chest, an item hatch if you're using an item vault, a stock ticker, a red seat, not specifically red seat, but a seat, a stock link, and a mob if you're using a seat. Alternatively, you can use a blaze burner with a blaze in it. Now, to build this,
Introducing our new Dynamite menu. One sauce, endless craveable bites. Now that's Dynamite.
Hey everyone, welcome to a new video where I'll show you how to get the storage drawers mod. We'll head to CurseForge, search for storage drawers, go to Files, Mod Loaders, select Forge, choose versions, and grab one. 20.1 or whichever you need. It's available up to 1.2, 1.9, alright? It's in beta now, so this mod updates quite often. The last update was on October 5th, 2025, and it's the 6th today. Just click the three buttons and then get file. Save it, press Windows +R, type app data, go to roaming, then Minecraft, okay? In Minecraft, save it in the mods folder, got it? In this folder right here. If we check relations, you'll see it has no dependencies, so with just the storage drawers mod alone, you'll have more than enough. I recommend also using JI for crafting recipes and such, as usual. There are other mods compatible with this one, okay? They might be interesting, but they're not essential. The mod itself doesn't mention these extras. The mod tells us that certain items have no effect with the current mod config, so having the config mod might be useful to change settings and make those items work, right? It all depends on what you want to do. So yeah, it's that straightforward. How do drawers work? Well, drawers are basically the core of the mod, storage drawers, and they're crafted like this, see, with oak planks and a chest. And honestly, it works very simply. We've got oak logs here, right? In this case 64, but we could add way more, I think. Look, right click. You see up there it says it holds 384, but I think it actually holds 2048. Yep, 2048. Then we've got the 1x2 oak drawers, same deal, but 1048 per side, giving us 16 stacks, okay? Here's how you craft it. The cool part is it splits between two. Okay, then we've got this one that splits 4 ways. Again, 500 items on each side. And then we've got the half drawers, which are similar, but these split between 244 items, and that's the crafting. Got it? This one's the same, but with slabs. So yeah, that's how drawers work. Alright, how does the drawer key work? Basically, the drawer key in the storage drawers mod allows us to grant or restrict access to storage. For example, this one here has a storage capacity of 2048. If we use the drawer key, you see this key symbol appear, meaning it's now locked, right? Theoretically, I shouldn't be able to access it, or rather take items from it, as we can see. But if I remove the key, then I can access it, okay? It's mainly useful when you have multiple players. So yeah. By the way, if you crouch and left click, you'll get items, and double right click to deposit all. Got it? I'm mentioning this because I didn't explain it in the previous video, so now you know. How does the quantify key work? Well, basically, this key shows the item count when we right click a drawer. It'll appear below. Got it? It's made with a book of wheel and a drawer key. The key needs 2 gold ingots, a gold nugget, and an upgrade template. The upgrade template is crafted like this, and a birch drawer is made this way, okay? So yeah, it's that simple. How does the concealment key work? Basically, it shows or hides this symbol, right? The symbol of... there it is, see? Any symbol or interface the drawer might have. This helps optimize when we have multiple drawers and don't actually need to display the illustration visually. For better world optimization, we can use this key, okay? So it doesn't consume as many resources. It's done with the render eye and draw key like this. Got it? That's it. It's that simple. How does the personal key work? Well, basically this key protects us and blocks other players' access. It doesn't protect blocks from breaking, okay? That's basically it. It's going to block access for other players. There's not much mystery to it in this case. I can't show you everything, but how do you craft it? It's crafted with a name tag, okay? And a drawer. Items on each side, and then we've got the half drawers, which are similar, but these split between 244 items, and that's the crafting. Got it? This one's the same, but with slabs. So yeah, that's how drawers work. Alright, how does the drawer key work? Basically, the drawer key in the storage drawers mod allows us to grant or restrict access to storage. For example, this basically the core of the mod, storage drawers, and they're crafted like this, see, with oak planks and a chest. And honestly, it works very simply. We've got oak logs here, right? In this case 64, but we could add way more, I think. Look, right click. You see up there it says it holds 384, but I think it actually holds 2048. Yep, 2048. Then we've got the 1x2 oak drawers, same deal, but 1048 per side, giving us 16 stacks, okay? Here's how you craft it. The cool part is it splits between two. Okay, then we've got this one that splits 4 ways. Again, 500 items on each side. And then we've got the half drawers, which are similar, but these split between 244 items.
Welcome back. I'm Nicole BW, and this is a tutorial for storage. drawers. And it is fast becoming one of my favorite mods to use. It is super simple, super easy, and a good way to store your items. So I thought I would do a quick tutorial on it. So let's get started. Okay, so there are different kinds of drawers that you can make. There's one that holds one item, ones that hold 2 items, and then ones that hold 4 items. There's also ones that are half of the size. So it's like a slab, but on the back side. So you can also make it out of the different kinds of vanilla wood. These that hold 1 will hold up to 32 stacks. These double drawers will hold 16 stacks, and these will hold 8 stacks per drawer. So it's 16 stacks. It's 32 stacks total for the whole block. So 8 stacks per drawer. These half ones will hold 8 stacks and then 4 stacks per drawer. They also have compacting drawers, a drawer controller, which is really neat, and a drawer or a controller slave, which is also pretty neat. There's plugins that you can use the wood from different mods. This is the Natura set. There's also a set for Biomes of Plenty, Erebus, and Forestry. So you can use the different colors of woods and the different kinds of woods in your base for the different sizes and stuff. There are upgrades for the drawers. So there is an upgrade for the this thing, the sorting for refined relocation. Yeah, that's the one. So you can upgrade them. There's also a void upgrade. So if you have items pumping in once the drawers are full, then it will just void the rest, which is good if you have an automatic system. So yeah. There's also an iron upgrade, which gives you 2 times the total amount. The gold upgrade gives you 3 times. The obsidian upgrade gives you 5 times. The diamond upgrade gives you 8 times. And the emerald upgrade gives you 13 times the total amount. Also, to see the upgrades in there, you shift right click with an empty hand, and you can put in as many of these as you want to in one thing. And now it has in a massive amount in there, which is pretty neat and nifty, handy dandy. You do not get the sorting upgrade back. Oh, I guess if you shift, see, if we look at this one, if we shift right click, we cannot get it back. Once your drawer is over the amount of the upgrade, say we have more than 2 times in there, say we had this one in there as well. Once we have more than 2 times, you cannot pull this one back out. So, yeah. So that's how it looks. It's just a frame added to your drawers, and it's pretty nifty. You do not have to add the previous ones in order to add it. So you can go straight to Emerald if you want, which is a pretty neat thing. Then there are status upgrades 1 and 2. The 1 lights up when the items are full. So over here, these 2 are full, these 2 are not. They have 3 stacks in them, and these 2 drawers have the exact same amount in them. The status upgrade 2 lights up proportionally, so it's a bar that fills up, so you know how much is in there. So these 2 have the same amount. This one it only shows you when it's full, and this one shows you as it fills up. So again, these are the exact same amounts in there, so you can see how much we have of each thing and how close it is to being full, whereas this one we don't get to see until it's full. Now if we go over here, I have the gold upgrades and the status 2 upgrades on there, and then we have keys. So if we look at these keys, there's a drawer key and a concealment key. The drawer key locks it. So once you have the items out and it's empty, it will still keep the item in there. It's kind of like Jabba Barrels, if you've ever used that. It will keep the item showing on there, so it won't blank out and be empty like these over here. Now the concealment key is pretty neat. That's this key here. If we right click on it, it conceals. It does not show what is actually in the drawer. And then you can right click it to see it again, which is pretty neat. I think it's pretty neat, but I'm not sure exactly how you would use that. Maybe, I don't know, because I would always want to know what's in there. Maybe if you're playing on a multiplayer server and you want to hide something. I'm not sure. So here we have a setup with the drawer controller. We have a bunch of different things. I have some things on my hotbar there that you can see. We have the bricks there, some logs there, some we don't have those leaves. Let's get a stack of these leaves and some wool and some soul sand. There we go. So those are some things that are in here. If we right click on this a couple of times, it will take those items and put them in the drawers of where they belong. But it did not take the items that are not connected. So this controller will look at drawers within 12 blocks of it, and if you right click on it. I just usually just hold the right click down, but twice, if you right click on it twice, it will take those items and automatically sort them for you, which is pretty cool. Now, if we go back here, the controller slave, as long as it's within 12 blocks of the controller, will act as a way to input items into your drawers. So I have this set up so that it's inputting on the right and exporting out the back. So it's exporting out into the controller slave. It's just melting up some iron ore. And the iron, if we look here, it's at 524 to 525. So every time it gets input, it inputs into the drawer, which is pretty cool. So that is a good way to sort your items. You can have this piped in and have a line of machines all piping into the controller slave. You do not want to have more than one controller within 12 blocks of each other. That will mess up the system. Instead, you should use controller slaves. Now to get items out, you'll have to go to the drawers and the controller slave. You do not want to have more than one controller within 12 blocks of each other. That will mess up the system. Instead, you should use controller slaves. Now to get items out, you'll have to go to the drawers and left click gives you one, shift left click gives you a whole stack. So and then right click, and if you hold right click, it will take all of the items and put them back in there. So that is how the storage drawers works. So if we look in here, storage drawers, if we look in here, we can look at the recipes. All of the drawers are just a lot of wood and chests. So the single ones, you use one chest. The
gotta figure it out. How do we go?
The 1x2s use 2 chests. If you hold right click, it will take all of the items and put them back in there. So that is how the storage drawers works. So if we look in here, storage drawers, if we look in here, we can look at the recipes. All of the drawers are just a lot of wood and chests. So the single ones, you use 1 chest. The 1x2s use 2 chests, and the 2x2s use 4 chests. The ones that are a half, like the slabs, those use slabs instead of planks. The upgrades are fairly easy to make. It's just sticks and then the item that the upgrade is, and then these upgrade templates, which are the drawers and sticks, and you get 2 of those per. So if you make the 2x2, you get 4 of these, which is pretty efficient. And then you can turn these into 8 upgrades. So that's pretty efficient as well. The void upgrade is just obsidian sticks and then the upgrade template. And then the drawer keys is an upgrade and some iron. And then the concealment key is a key with an eye of ender. Some things on my hotbar there that you can see, we have the bricks there, some logs there, some to your drawers. So I have this set up so that it's inputting on the right and exporting out the back.